Election is wrapping up in the final case surrounding the death of Ahmaud Arbery.
Former Brunswick District Attorney Jackie Johnson will stand trial, accused of interfering in the investigation of the 25-year-old shooting death. 3 white men chased Arbery through a Glynn County neighborhood back in 2020. You'll remember, then shot and killed him. Arbery's killing sparked protests around the world, and 3 life sentences were handed down for the men involved in his death.
Our Haley Boland joins us now with the very latest on the case.
Mike and Don, more than 200 Glynn County residents showed up to the Glynn County Courthouse last week for jury selection, a process that faced a 2-day delay due to the winter weather we had here. Now, the judge in the case plans to seat a jury of 12 people plus alternates. Jackie Johnson faces 2 charges: violation of oath of office and obstruction of law enforcement. If convicted, Johnson could face a 1 to 5 year sentence for violation of oath and up to a year for the obstruction charge. Georgia's Attorney General's office is prosecuting the case. Johnson was indicted in 2021. According to the indictment, Johnson showed, quote, favor and affection to Greg McMichael during the investigation into the shooting death of Ahmaud Arbery, violating her oath as district attorney. Greg McMichael worked as a chief investigator in the Brunswick Judicial Circuit before retiring in 2019. He was eventually convicted of murder and federal hate crimes. One of his first calls after the shooting was to Johnson. He left this voicemail.
Jackie, this is Greg. Can you call me as soon as you possibly can? My son and I have been involved in a shooting, and I need some advice right away. If you can please call me as soon as you possibly can. Thanks. Bye.
The indictment also accuses Johnson of telling officers to not arrest Travis McMichael, Greg's son. He was convicted in the case as well. Johnson's trial has faced numerous delays. Her high-profile defense attorney, Brian Steele, has been involved in Georgia's longest-running criminal trial in history in Atlanta, a multi-defendant racketeering case involving rap artists and YSL Records. The trial spanned more than a year and ended in December. Then last week's winter weather created yet another delay, with jury selection starting last Tuesday and resuming Friday due to the snow and ice. Now, nearly 5 years after Arbery's death in February 2020, proceedings in the case are back on track. Court resumes at 9 a.m. tomorrow, where the judge is expected to seat a final jury. Now, opening statements are expected to begin by tomorrow afternoon. Cameras were not allowed in the courtroom for jury selection, but WTOC will have a crew there inside bringing you the very latest starting tomorrow morning.